This is Tom, and here's another KQ Morning Show rewind from Walser Automotive Group, walser.com.
Premiere of White Boy Rick stars Matthew McConaughey, who plays the father of a young boy who becomes a drug kingpin in Detroit back in the early 80s. And McConaughey, it's awesome to be in this guy's company. I last interviewed him, Tom, 15 years ago for you, for that romantic comedy, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days was the movie.
Sure.
He's since gone from romantic comedies, and he seems to play gritty, sort of very skinny men now in movies. McConaughey, I guess that's how you get Oscars, isn't it? You don't get Oscars for playing a romantic lead. But McConaughey's great. He turned up and very cool, very focused man he was, as I got my microphone in front of him.
Brad Blanks, all he does is deliver. I just call him Eminem, Matthew McConaughey. Eminem is what I go with. But here he is with Brad, KQ.
G'day, Matthew. How are you, mate? It's good to see you, mate.
See you, bro.
Yeah, buddy, in this, I reckon you bring a lot of soul to this guy who some people could confuse the fact that he might not be a good dad. And
he's not a good dad.
But he still loves his boy, though.
Oh, he's got soul. He's got heart. But he's a good example of it takes more than just love to be a good parent. So I mean, his heart's in the right place, but he's got no follow through.
Right.
He's got no can do. He's got the want to. He doesn't have the can do.
Is that what you think happened when Rick goes off the rails, like that moment when he's 14, 15? Why?
Well, it's not why. It's part of it. I mean, they were all in. The American dream was fading. To go have a job at this time in Detroit and a lot of other places in America. At this time in the early 80s, if you had that job at the auto shop, you could work your way up. You could have the fence. You could have 2 kids. You could pay the rent. That dream was fading at this time. So the rules had changed for this man that I was playing and his family.
Although it's a drama, there's moments that you bring some laughs to the role as well. Is that on purpose, or do you know when there's...
They're not sentimental about their situation. Right. Day to day, they don't glorify it, and they're not sentimental about it. And it's humor's part of the survival. Humor is part of the tragedy.
Yeah. Now, final words. You taught me about 13 years ago to be cool. 13 years later, how am I pulling that off now? What I teach you? You told me how to be cool, how to be confident. Get out there.
Yourself?
You said, get out there, Brad. You said that.
I just said be yourself. I don't remember that night, but I'm sure I didn't say get out there. I'm sure I said just be yourself. Then there's only one.
Nice advice.
Look at that. You buddying it up with Matthew McConaughey. Now we're talking. This is Tom Bernard. You just heard another KQ Morning Show rewind from my guys at Walser Automotive Group, walser.com. Hear today's entire KQ Morning Show on demand at 92kqrs.com, the KQ mobile app, or on iTunes.